So if you want to find out if I like this song, guess you have to stay tuned and find out. Also, if you want early access and uncut, unfiltered videos, please check out our Patreon link in the descriptions. Thanks for checking out this channel and welcome to the show. Why, hello! You did something cool today. You came to Tazzz N Philly because that means that you want to appreciate music like we do. So good for you, and I'm happy that you did because that gives you a break from the world, working and all that type of stuff. So sometimes you need to relax, and that's what we like to provide on this channel is to give you an opportunity to relax, either to reminisce or to hear something for the first time, and then give your thoughts about it in the comments. Okay. This is a special reaction that's due to a PayPal donation request, song request. So thank you so much. And this PayPal donation goes out to Brent Stewart. Thank you, Brent. I appreciate you very much. All donations go back into the channel to help us grow, to help us get new equipment sometimes, and also to pay some of these behind the scene bills. Please make sure that you subscribe to the musicians. We have the links inside the descriptions to support them and help them grow in music land. And then once you're done taking care of them, help us too, please. I checked the analytics, and surprisingly, it says about 92% of our viewers are just viewers. So if you wouldn't mind, if you listen to us and watch us and you like us, hopefully, please go that extra step and subscribe to us. This opens us up to more people in YouTube land, and the more the merrier, because we all have that one commonality. We all love music. Okay, so thank you for that. This is a group called Tedeschi Trucks Band. The song is called Midnight in Harlem Live, and this was the link that I was given. So I looked them up. It said the Tedeschi Trucks Band is an American blues and blues rock group based in Jacksonville, Florida, formed in 2010. The band is led by married couple Susan Tedeschi, sorry if I'm saying it wrong, and Derek Trucks. Their debut album, Revelator, won the 2012 Grammy Award for Best Blues Album. The band released their live studio or 5 studio and 3 live albums. Also, Brent, the last part of your message that you had in the PayPal donation, I didn't understand what it meant when you talked about translate. Um, so forgive me. What I'm doing now is I have an email address. It's just merely tazzinphilly@gmail.com. Spell it like our name has it. So it's not A-N-D, it's N, tazzinphilly@gmail.com. When anybody has any questions or when you send a song donation, please also send an email there because this way I can communicate back with you. PayPal, for some reason, doesn't let me message you back. So I wasn't able to message you back asking what you meant about translate. And you had some, I think, Yahoo address or something. I didn't know what that meant. So just putting it out there. That being said, let's get into this song and hear what it's all about. And I will commentate more afterwards. So here we go.
to the city, I was running from the pain. My heart was bleeding, and it hurt my bones to lay. Stayed in the city, no exception to the rules, to the rules. He was born to love me, I was raised to be a spoon of the smooth. Walk that line, turn the world, gotta spend your whole life trying. Ride that train and free your heart. It's midnight up in Harlem. Well, I came to the river and I took a look around. There were old man's shoes, there were needles on the ground. No more mysteries, baby, no more secrets, no more clues. The stars are out there, you can almost see the moon.
what I always say about first impressions is you can only make a first impression once. Facts. So this was a very good first impression. I never heard of this band, this couple before in my life, and they really made a good impact. I also, there's a saying that we have here, at least in the United States. Forgive me, I don't know if all sayings are universal or not, but there's a saying called "the proof is in the pudding," and basically that means here's the evidence to show you. The evidence I'm saying is because if you wanted to know if this was a popular band or if they were good and stuff, look at the audience. Like that was a full stadium. That was a full stadium. Now, I don't know if they were the main attraction. I'm just going to assume they were main attraction, but still, nonetheless, they deserve to be the main attraction because they sounded, the whole ensemble sounded really, really great. Um, the wife's voice, which I forgot which one is Tedeschi, I think it's her. I loved her voice. It was something warm and welcoming about her voice. It had like a storyteller feel to it. I felt her love and her despair into the lyrics. Like she had such a nice voice. I'm not a musical person, so I don't know. When I say like her voice sounded very warm and soothing. That's how it felt to me. Um, and then the melodies, the sounds he gave with the guitar, the husband, sounded great on top of the rest of the band, and then even the background singers, like when they were singing parts of the verses, and she was following it right behind it, so it had that fluidity to it, if you will, and I just love that. When I see bands doing their parts and working very intricately together, it makes me think of like a jigsaw puzzle. A jigsaw puzzle is not a puzzle until it's complete. And they each had their little puzzle pieces and they made it whole. So I like that. I like that vibe. The song is very humbling because the heart is a wonderful and yet mysterious thing. This is about relationships, a past relationship, and you want to move forward, but I know in life it's not always easy to move forward. It's not just like, oh, okay, I'm done with this relationship, let's go to a new relationship. Sometimes you have to release, release the pain, release the demons, release the memories if you want to move on. So this is almost like a surrender of like surrender your heart, open it up, let the past go so you can move forward into the future, into the present and into the future. And at first, before this hearing this song, like I'm thinking, okay, what's this title about? What's the title again? Midnight in Harlem. So like I take that now hearing the song as like a metaphor of like a destination to go where you can start fresh, start anew. Like I say sometimes in other videos, like that fiery phoenix that rises from the ashes, like anew. That's what makes me think of like that when you're thinking about in Harlem here in this song, starting fresh. Um, and you should start fresh. Basically, if you're starting a new relationship or wanting to start a new relationship, you shouldn't bring any baggage from that. The only thing I would say bring forward is, let's say your last relationship was a not so great relationship, and it caused you to have a tough skin. That you should bring forward because you should always be prepared in case you have something again that's not so great. You have a tougher skin. So things like that, I think you should bring forward because they're learning experiences. But for stuff that wasn't learning, like all the garbage, as I call it, and troubles or anything negative or anything, leave in the past. If you can, that is. So it was a very realistic song. It's something that's relatable. I love songs that are like this because what was I trying to say? Real and authentic, unscripted people. I love songs that are about love and about happiness and about joy and about fun and about all the good things. But I also love songs that are about troubled times because that's realistic. We're not living in la la land in a magical land where everything's great. Sometimes there's stuff going on in the world that's not so great. And I love songs that address it because hopefully they reach people and maybe educate or heal people who may not know how to do it themselves. That's what I'm trying to say. So let us know in the comments if you agree with that. If you want to share any experiences yourself or anything, we want to hear from you. Okay. So very, very good. Yeah, Brent. So Hope I did good. Yeah, and you mentioned something about Indian influences. Like I personally didn't hear Indian influence. That's just me. But I don't know if that was tied into what you mentioned about translate. So again, forgive me. I don't know what you meant by that because they were speaking English. So I don't know what you meant unless that was a typo or something. I don't know. But yeah, so Tazzz N Philly at gmail.com for you and anyone else who sends in a song request, a donation. If it's something you want to add, like sentences or a paragraph or whatever, please email us and let us know who you are and which song you just paid for so this can help better anything. Because we like to try to give you exactly what you want when you're paying for the song. But if we don't understand it right now, I can't, PayPal won't let me communicate back to you, which is stupid. Any event, this is the part of the show we always do our thumbs up pass if we like a song, thumbs down ass if we don't like a song. Having memory lapses. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up to the couple, thumbs up to the whole band. Let us know more about them. Oh, somebody just subscribed. Thank you, Emma. Emma McDowell. Thank you. Um, so yeah, let us know how you felt about this song. And again, support the musicians, and support Tazzz N Philly. I want y'all to take it easy and keep it breezy.